Hi everybody, it's Rob. We are on video number 13 and I'm going to talk to you about directories and classified websites as a business in the dog business. Okay, now a very very long time ago online, and we're talking about back in the days when I started 2008 and 9 and wherever, there were big directories, the equivalent of yellow pages, and people were on there and they still needed to be on there, right? But as the internet got bigger and bigger and bigger, and so more and more competitive, it started to pay to get directories for and classifieds specifically for a specific niche. So in other words, if you might find that actually have got it. So let's try dog training. There's even one in Ontario, so let's try that because that's my area. So there's a certified dog training directory, and these guys are in there, right? And here's one, Canadian Association of and Directory of Dog Training in Canada. So these are sites, and the one that ranks the best is going to be the winner. So let's just try this. Let's try, where am I? I'm going to just give me a second. I'm going to pause this and do a search. Okay, so I did dog training Brantford area. It's the kind of thing if I was literally looking for that. So now what happens is that it's normal Google search. It comes up with local search. That's cool. Then there's 3 best dog trainers. So this is interesting. I think it's a form of directories. Expert recommended top 3 dog trainers. Clever, because that way this is very clever. I think, if I'm not going to go in and even look, but it's a very good trick. So what you do is you rank the website and you only put the 3 in an area. Now those guys want to be one of the 3, and therefore they will pay. So like the 3 best rated, I bet you there's the 3 best rated hairdressers in Brantford, the 3 best rated tire gearbox repair businesses in Kitchener. So it's very clever because and the hard part is, by the way, he's got to make sure he's here number 1, and they are. So he has got these 3 dog trainers happy to pay the $10 a month to be in there, because anybody looks up dog training Brantford, he's easily found. And it's nice that there's 3, because now I'm going to go and look. I can choose between 3. It's the ones that are, in inverted commas, best rated. Are they? It's debatable. So yeah, cool. Let's go and have a look. It looks like a single business. I'm just going to go fast here. I want to show you that there is Yelp. So Yelp comes up, so does the yellow pages. And that's what they are. They're just directories. Okay. So it's a really, really good business idea if you pin it down to where, like that 3. So you literally call it top dog stuff, and you can stick it to a country. So in here .ca, Canada, and that way you have the top puppy trainers, the top dog trainers, the top breeders, dog beds, whatever it all is, dozens and dozens of them all in there, and all of them paying you $10 a month. And it's fine. When you get to 100, you've got an income. When you get to 500, you're doing just great. So the getting the people to sign up and pay you the $10 a month is easy once you're ranking. So what you'd need to do is work pretty hard on this type of business, and that is put everybody you want or anybody you want in it for free. And then, so in other words, you work pretty hard for 6 months. And then when it starts to rank for all of the dog training, Brantford dog training here, dog training there, and you've got pages about dog training, you'd probably have to go to my website training on SEO and silo structures and all of that. That training is in there, in this place that wants to throw me out. Logged out, charming. But anyway, so that way you would then rank your website, and once they're ranking and these guys are actually getting phone calls, that's when you go to them and say, look, it's only $10 a month. There's only going to be 3 guys. So far you're in it, and I can see you've had 15 clicks. So yeah, you want to stay, or do you want me to just bounce you out and put another guy in? And a lot of them will pay just to stop another guy from getting in, which all in all is good. And by the way, it works for pizzas or for hairdressing salons. You could literally do it in almost any niche across the world. But for dogs we're talking about here, so it works for the various dog items. Just the dog shops, pet stores. But Google ranks those anyway. So if you're going to be a directory, make sure it's doing something that does get the clicks. Especially if you are, so here, like dog training directory, that doesn't matter. So it's all good. By the way, so now while I'm at it, I'm going to put the classified business in here and the same thing. So now you would do exactly the same with classified sites, but you'd have to do so whatever something is selling. Let's try dog kennels near me for sale. So I see, that's different dog kennels. That's fine too, they can be in classifieds. But you'd basically look you'd make sure you're ranking for the kind of things that people would find on Kijiji, for example, or eBay. So you'd literally go to eBay and have a look at what people are listing there, and then rank for those. Classified's a little bit harder, but once you're ranking, you can do very, very well. If you just have to look at the pet sites, not the pet, properties for sale, car sites, the ones that are big are doing a huge amount of business. So you can do a dog classified. By the way, you can run the classified in conjunction with your blog, so that if your blog is getting views, the ads run alongside it, which might not be a bad idea. It might also pay to not do classifieds for common items. In other words, second-hand kennels, second-hand, dog beds, or even new dog beds. But you'd literally go and create the equivalent of an Etsy, but only dog products. So now it's handmade dog items. You go and you contact the Etsy people. I don't know how you do that carefully so as you don't get shot by Etsy, but once you know who they are, you would then I'm not sure how, but you'd literally get them to list on your site, because if you just dogs, there's a chance you will rank higher than Etsy for a dog related handmade directory classified product site. You know what I mean. Okay, cool. Let's get out of here and get to the next one. Take care, guys. Cheers.